What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai71 here, bringing you another video. Today I'm bringing you a video on Ultra Sentai Kyuranger. Now, many people know that the other day they revealed information, but they didn't reveal images until the end of the night. So I was busy all night and didn't have the chance to, and also I was exhausted when they revealed them. So I didn't get to discuss the specifics that were finally revealed for Kyuranger. Now, one thing to note that's important to remember is that Kyuranger is similar to 5-Ranger in the sense is that the whole team is shown off right away. And also Q as in 9 and 5 as in 5 members. So that's kind of one thing that people don't even connect, but it's totally true. Obviously, in one case, Q is the Japanese, while 5 is American, but it still works. But anyway, we finally got to see what the team looks like in the grainy images that grainy low-res images that they tend to show prior to the official release of like a short trailer for the season, which should probably be coming out, I would guess. Could happen tomorrow, could happen next week. We'll see. I don't know anything for a fact because obviously it didn't release today, so we just want to go through them. Obviously, you know, the leader is supposed to be, you know, they have the team that I expected as far as the, they're going to have, you know, all 9 are shown off to begin with, though only 5 will be part of the main team, but the other 4 will act as support, which is perfectly fine. I actually don't mind that at all. The 5 that will be part of the main team will be red, which is lion, blue, which is wolf, black, which is bull or bison, and green, which is chameleon, and yellow, which is swordfish. The other 4 will act as support members. So, you know, the other 4 include I'm just trying to make sure I say this right. Orange, which is scorpion, pink, which is eagle, gold, which is Libra, or like an hourglass, or like not an hourglass, but like a weight system, and then silver, which is Ophiuchus, which is supposed to be like a snake or a serpent. And also the logo looks cool. I do like the fact that they do have a star symbol, and the stars and the spears are going to be a big emphasis here. If you look at some of the mechs, like I really like how Hibitsuki Voyager looks, which is, you know, silvers. I like how it has an ape-like humanoid-like look. You know, pink, the eagle, it looks good. I mean, these are pretty solid designs. I like Sasori. Sasori, I believe, is a scorpion. I think it looks pretty nice. Tenbin Voyager, you know, it's the hourglass one, and it looks like a warrior. It's a cool looking warrior, and it has that spear-like appearance to it. I like the core 5 a lot, and it's interesting how they do it in the way that it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are part of the core team. It's pretty interesting because it's like the gaps are where the support members are. Pretty surprising. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's just kind of interesting to note that they chose to do it that way rather than going 1 through 5 and then having the support be 6, 7, 8, 9. Not a bad thing. It's just kind of interesting to note how they chose to, you know, design the setup, I guess. Oh God. What do you call it? Yeah, my head's bothering me. Now, as far as other things go, they did reveal how the weapons are gonna look, which I'm just trying to find the image right now, that most people will wanna hear me talk about a little bit. I mean, the weapons, like the sword looks pretty awesome. I do like the fact, oh yeah, let's do the mech first. You know, Kyurano. Kyurano looks pretty cool. I do like the swordfish design. The swordfish is supposed to actually, like, the end of it is supposed to be kind of like a blade, and that's pretty neat. And also the spear aspect is pretty awesome because, like, the ends, like, there's spears where each one to represent each color. So, like, you know, at the very end of it there's a spear for yellow, at the very end of it there's a spear for green, but then the body, like, for the chameleon looks awesome. I love the chameleon look because they really, like, I mean, the last time they had a chameleon was Melee, and Melee was Geki Ranger. I mean, that's a while ago, and there really hasn't been many chameleons. Like, that's really awesome. Like, I love that they're doing a chameleon again. And swordfish, like, they really don't do swordfish ever. The bull is awesome. I love that they're doing the bull, and I love the coloring. Red for the lion looks awesome. Like, I'm not even joking. And then the blue looks great. I really, really, really love how this looks. Like, the mecha looks awesome in my opinion. Personally, I would say this is one of my favorites for a while now. Look, Shurikenjin was decent. Jewel King, okay. Kyurojin, excellent. You know, it's been a while. Like, I feel like Kyurojin has been, like, the last one that that's been recent that I really enjoyed. I like you know, Tokyo, and I liked Shurikenjin, and I liked Jewel King, but this one really takes the cake for being original and unique in my opinion, and I really just love how it looks. I also don't mind the spear aspect of the season at all. Look, I mean, they've done spears, they've done cubes, you know, they've done batteries. I mean, they've done mini keys. I mean, what's next? They've done two back-to-back shapes, so what's next? Pyramids? Wouldn't be surprised. You know, who knows what will happen. I could totally see them doing a pyramid season next. I don't know if it would be Egyptian based, but we'll see what happens. The weapons, yeah, I finally have the image. They look pretty awesome. I really don't mind the spear aspect of the figures, but I like the weapons. The spears themselves look cool. Supposedly they're supposed to be ones for like 2 different versions for each member of the team. So, like, you know, that's 18 spears plus any additional spears, and you know, they could really do a lot of mechs. Like, personally, I'm really, really excited for this season, just because it looks like a cool season. Now you may wonder, oh, well, they revealed all 9 to begin with. What's my opinion about that? I don't mind it because there's going to be a initial team, and it's not going to be like, oh yeah, they're going to have 9 all the time and they're always going to be focused. That was my fear. You know, if they didn't have a base team of 5 and decided, oh yeah, we're going to have 9 straight out, and you know, there's going to be no, you know, in between, then I would worry. Because they're not going to make it that way, where like all 9 would have to exist at once, I'm happy, because then it's like there's a little bit more breathing room. Also, I'm sure it's gonna be like, oh yeah, 6 comes in sometimes, and then 7 comes in, and then occasionally you'll have 7 and 6, and then sometimes you'll have, you know, not 7 and 6, but you get my point. Like 7 and, like, you know, 6 and 4 come in sometimes, and you know, 2 comes in, and then maybe 2, 4, and 6 come in, and then maybe 2 and 8 come in. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's gonna be very similar to Kyurojin, except it's probably gonna have them all there a little bit more and a little quicker than say that season, where it was a slower progression of getting the team members. And also, since that season it was like they had to, you know, find them and do stuff in order to get them. It wasn't like this where it seems like they'll probably have them instantly, because, you know, we didn't know that they were going to be 10 during Kyurojin, but we knew that we know that there's going to be 9 for this at least. Most likely 9. I don't see any reason why they would do 10, just based off of the fact that the name is Kyuranger, and 9, you know, awesome. Anyway, people are saying that there's an animal motif here. Look, it's not. Yes, they have animal symbols on there, but that's supposed to be like the zodiac signs, and the real emphasis here is space. I mean, the logo itself has a star, and just in general, there's a lot of hints to the space aspect. Zodiac symbols are represented by animals because there's like animal spirits associated with each of the zodiac symbols, which is why it is that way. Don't treat it like it's something it isn't. I understand people look at it one way and say, "Oh, this is just another animal season. Oh, we're getting animals again, like we got for Zyuohger." It's not. You know, the focus isn't going to be on animals. It's going to be more on space and constellations and stuff like that. And that's going to be cool. I think it's much more original, and I like the space aspect. I'm very excited to see how they're going to make the season work, and I can't wait. I really can't, and I think that people should really be excited for this season and look forward to it. You know, Zyuohger had a rough go, and hopefully this is them saying, okay, we've had some rough season recently, let's try to fix that, and let's try to release something original that a lot of people will really, really appreciate and want to see more of. That's what I'm hoping. This will be the 41st season again, so crazy to think that, obviously, you know, 41 years ago, Go Ranger, you know, so I am beyond excited to see how this goes over. It's coming out in probably February, and towards the very end of January, Power Rangers is going to come out. So, you know, they usually come out pretty close to each other, so Ninja Steel will be coming out alongside Q-Ranger. You know, there'll probably be a week or two difference between the two, which is fine. Anyway, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, check my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. So, until then, guys, I'm Crazy Sarah 71, and goodbye, guys.